This is what I use to squish my tomatoes, and I need 5 quarts. Okay, I've got the vegetables all chopped up that goes in. The carrots, the celery, the garlic, onions, and I didn't have any red peppers, so I'm using my sweet yellow peppers. It won't help with the color, but if you don't have something, just use what you have. And so now I'm going to saute this before I put it in with the tomatoes, the soup, and we'll be back. Okay, here's the pot of tomatoes paste that I made, like I told you before. And there was 1 cup extra, so I added it because a little bit of difference doesn't really make a big change, especially for that. And here is my vegetables sauteing, and I'll do that for about 5 minutes. And then when that's ready, I'm going to put it into the pot and let it cook for about half an hour. And in the meantime, I have my jars getting sterilized, and I'll turn it up in a little bit. They should sterilize for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to empty the jars into the pot, and that should pretty well cover my jars. And when my jars are filled, then I will be processing them for 40 minutes. So I'll see you in a bit. I'm going to start putting in the soup into jars. Hopefully I don't have an accident here. I have hard water issues, and so I put a bit of vinegar in my water, and that helps. So I'll fill this up. I think I get 5 jars, and then have some left over, hopefully for supper, for my husband and myself. And as soon as I'm done getting this in, I'm going to be turning up the water in the canner, and I'll be processing it for I'll be processing at 10 pounds in the pressure cooker. And I just want to say that don't be afraid of pressure cookers. I had one blow up on me simply because I had put in the wrong rubber here, and it built up steam, and all of a sudden it scared the living daylights out of me. I jumped up, and when the bang happened, but I mean, I wasn't hurt, and I just came and turned off the stove, and like nothing bad can happen, I don't think. At least I don't have the experience. So I'll get this finished, and then I'll be back. Thank you. Okay, the steamer is on. Steamer canner, or not the steamer, but the kind of canner it is. It has to have a steady flow of steam coming out for 10 minutes. And I have the timer set for 10. As soon as it got to be a heavy steam, I turned on the timer. Got 6 minutes left or so. Once the time is up, I'm going to put on the weight, 10 pounds, and when that starts to jiggle, then I will set the timer again for 40 minutes. And by then, the canning will be done. I just have to take it off the stove and let it cool a little bit, and then I'll be back. Okay, the noise has stopped, and I'm going to take off the weight and get this off without burning myself, hopefully. Tip it forward. You have to be very careful. It's very hot. It's still bubbling in here. Okay. One jar. Two. This is just bubbling good. Four, and the last one here. So these are going to be 5 meals because they are very, very full of stuff. This is the recipe in case you would like. 5 quarts of tomato puree, 2 cups onions, 1 cup chopped sweet red peppers, or in my case I used yellow peppers, sweet yellow peppers. You can also use green if you'd like. 1½ cups chopped celery, 1½ cups grated carrots, and 7 cloves of garlic. And in a frying pan you take 1 tablespoon of butter, 3 bay leaves, 1/4 cup ground, no, sorry, that's wrong, I gotta go back. Okay, in the frying pan you take a tablespoon of butter and you put all this other stuff in except the tomato puree. And in the tomato puree you will put 3 bay leaves, 1/4 teaspoon ground cloves, 1/2 cup brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of pickling salt. I put 3 because I like mine a little bit more salty than the last time I made it. 1/2 teaspoon ground cayenne pepper. And if you don't like it hot, you can cut that in half or even less. It's up to you, but I like mine quite warm, so I went with the recipe. And what you do is you add this to the tomato puree, and once all the other stuff is cooked for about 5 minutes, sauteed for 5 minutes, you add it all together and then cook it for 30 minutes. And then I would say 30 minutes, could be longer if you'd like, but 30 minutes is enough. And then you put it in your hot sterilized jars and follow what I did before, and you end up with some really good soup. So thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll make it because it's really, really tasty and really, really good. Thanks. Bye.